This is Gado News.
NAFDAC is delighted to announce a momentous achievement for the Central Drug Control Laboratory, CDCL, in Yaba, Lagos. The World Health Organization has officially granted the WHO pre-qualification status to the laboratory, signifying a milestone in its dedication to ensuring the safety and quality of pharmaceutical products. This was communicated to us through a mail received from the WHO inspection team in September. We waited this long because we wanted the WHO team to also meet with our Honorable Minister, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, and that took place yesterday. So that's why we are doing this press briefing today. The success was finally published on the WHO website last week, and the website address through which the public can cite and reference this will be shared with us for dissemination to the general public. You can access the information on the pre-qualification procedure as well as the list of pre-qualified quality control laboratories on the pre-qualification unit, and the website URL is included. NAFDAC is Nigeria's regulatory body responsible for ensuring safety and quality of food, drugs, cosmetics, medical devices, in vitro diagnostics, and other related products. NAFDAC's mission is to safeguard public health by ensuring that only safe and wholesome products are made available to the Nigerian populace. And if the product is not wholesome, we will go after those that are distributing such and make sure that they will never do it again through sanctions. This achievement is a huge landmark for the agency and Nigeria. Very few laboratories in the world have the apex status of the WHO pre-qualification. Our journey towards this milestone actually started since the year 2010, before my time. But with renewed efforts and more commitment to attempts by our management and federal government in the last 4 years, we have finally achieved this goal. The WHO pre-qualification of the CDCL is a testament to the unwavering commitment of NAFDAC to meeting international standards for excellence in drug quality control and regulation. This prestigious recognition brings numerous benefits to the laboratory and, most importantly, to the Nigerian people. The key benefits of the WHO pre-qualification of NAFDAC CDCL include: 1, global recognition. WHO pre-qualification status is a globally recognized badge of honor that attests to the CDCL's competence in assuring the quality of pharmaceutical products. It places the lab among an elite group of laboratories worldwide, known for their excellence in drug analysis. I shared with a group last week that I learned a song when I was growing up. It is about money. Owo, owo, owo. Owo la fi ń kọ́lé. Owo la fi ń raṣọ. Owo, meaning money, money, money. It is money that you have, that you can use to build a house, to send children to school. If you waste that money, you will not. That is the way I was brought up. Not to worship money because it flies away, but to respect it and to know the capacity of what you can do with it. The second benefit is enhanced pharmaceutical quality. The pre-qualification of the laboratory ensures the quality, safety, and efficacy of medicines tested and certified by the laboratory, that it meets the highest international standards. Africa is not different from other continents in the world. We want to play in the global arena, we have to use international standards. This directly translates to improved access to safe and effective medicines for the Nigerian populace. The third benefit, international collaboration. The laboratory's new status opens doors to international collaboration with regulatory bodies, pharmaceutical manufacturers, and global health organizations. This collaboration will strengthen the Nigeria's pharmaceutical sector and contribute to advancing healthcare access in the region. Collaboration is extremely important in our regulatory world. There is no one regulatory agency that can do it alone. And this achievement will benefit also our manufacturers, because we can also increase their capacity now in terms of analysis of drugs and being conscious of the quality. The fourth is advancing public health. That's why we are here. That's why NAFDAC's mandate is extremely important. The laboratory plays a pivotal role in safeguarding public health by ensuring that substandard and counterfeited medicines do not reach the market. If they reach the market, we will find them out and we will deal with them. With WHO pre-qualification, its impact in this regard will be even more profound, protecting Nigerian patients from potentially harmful products. When the laboratory is strong, those that are bringing junk into our country, we think twice, because we will fish them out. The fifth benefit is streamlined regulatory processes. WHO pre-qualification can lead to streamlined regulatory processes, facilitating the faster approval of essential medicines in Nigeria and beyond. Enhanced credibility is another one. This prestigious status enhances NAFDAC's credibility on the global stage and reinforces the trust of stakeholders, including manufacturers, healthcare providers, and patients. Lastly, it advances Nigeria's healthcare system. It advances universal healthcare system. The recognition of the NAFDAC laboratory by WHO is a significant milestone in strengthening Nigeria's healthcare system, ensuring that Nigerians have access to high-quality healthcare products. For NAFDAC as a regulator, it further enhances our pedigree as we work towards maturity level 4 to become a world-listed authority. This achievement would not have been possible without the hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment of our council. Our council chair is on my left. The Honorable Minister of Health, NAFDAC management, the laboratory staff that worked day and night, our esteemed partners such as Global Fund, WHO Nigeria Country Office, USP, PQM Plus, Nigeria Country Office, and other supporters. It underscores our commitment to safeguarding public health and improving healthcare access for all Nigerians. We are excited about the possibilities that this recognition brings and look forward to continuing our work to uphold the highest standards of pharmaceutical quality control and regulation. NAFDAC remains committed to its mission of safeguarding public health by ensuring that only safe, effective, and quality medicines and healthcare products are available to all Nigerians. We look forward to leveraging this achievement to strengthen our partnerships, enhance healthcare access, and contribute to the overall improvement of public health in Nigeria and the West African region. Thank you very much.
Today's event is a landmark one in the life of the nation, and particularly for those of us in NAFDAC, because we have a mandate to ensure that Nigerians get quality, wholesome drugs. We've been on this journey for quite a while, but since the administration of our highly esteemed Director General and the constitution of this council, we have taken that mandate more seriously, and we have heightened our activities to an extent that every home in Nigeria is aware there's a new sheriff in town, and through increased resource allocation to laboratory equipment, laboratory complexes, chemicals, we have had enhanced allocation of resources in this respect and training of our manpower. All this has contributed to getting us to where we are. The council has been extremely supportive of the management, and this shows the example of what you get when there's harmony. You know, in music, once the instruments work in harmony, the quality of music is tremendous, and that is what we're getting in NAFDAC. The staff, the management, and the council are working together. And because of this, we've been able to get this far. This pre-qualification by the World Health Organization is a recognition of the impact of our efforts. Like we said, that this council and management is determined to get World Health Organization recognition and certification of ML4, because we want Nigerian products to play on the global stage. And you need a laboratory support that will ensure that whatever that is produced in Nigeria, when they get it elsewhere, for example, if product comes from England or America, people don't think that fake products could come from such places, because they have a laboratory backup that ensures that whatever that is going to be produced and taken out of the country is like an image of that country. And so it's respected. We want Nigeria to get to that stage, and that is the ultimate. And by the grace of God, in the next 1 to 2 years, we will get there.
It's not just money, it's leadership. Because you can have money and it will go down the drain. It's not just leadership, it's followership. I can have vision, but if I don't have people to work with me, nothing will happen. So it is a multifaceted effort that led us to where we are. When I joined NAFDAC in 2017, November, 80% of our equipment were not working. We were -1 in terms of maturity level 1, 2, 3, 4. We were -1. All my 37 years in the US, it was lab. As a graduate student for 6 years, and as a professor for 30 years. So when I saw the lab, my first week, also the lab, I almost fainted. And I knew that our work has been cut up for us. But just like I mentioned, it is money that we use to get equipment. But we started with thinking quality. You get into an establishment, if they don't have quality system approach, it's a matter of time. Even if you do, even have quality system approach, if you don't reinforce every time, we are like goats, human beings, we forget. That's why we go to church, we go to mosque every day to hear almost the same thing, because it has to sink into our brain that this is what we want to do, this is what is going to drive our process. So we started with thinking quality. And thinking quality means every year, first of all, we have to get international standards to be recognized as that we are thinking quality. But every year, once we get the accreditation or re-certification, we start thinking of auditing ourselves again, looking at the mirror and see where we are falling short. So that has helped us a lot. I think it was sometimes 2018, I was giving a press briefing like this, and somebody called me from the presidency. That, is it true that 70 to 80% of your equipment are not working? I said, it is true. So the government supported us with some money. Because, bear in mind, I met 3.2 billion naira debt. And I said, in 18 months, we will pay it off. Some people said it's because NAFDAC has money. Somebody that is in debt, how can that person have money? It is that we want to use the process to make our staff to know how not to owe money, how not to be in debt. For about 1.5 years, it was tough for us. I told our staff, I will cut to the bone. That is how many of these advanced countries do. When somebody has a misstep or an establishment has a misstep, somebody else will come and start teaching them. Almost like imposition that we write those days. I will never talk back to my teacher 10,000 times. Yes. It is somebody from outside will start teaching, I will never owe debt again. So that was what we taught ourselves. Because at that point, we didn't even have money to get an expert to come and teach us. So we started saving money a little bit. We have not finished. We started plugging holes. One equipment, we met with another sister agency, or they came to visit our lab in Oshodi last week. One equipment 3 years ago was about 300 million naira. One piece of equipment. And we have that type of equipment, we have about 2 or 3. But others range from 50, 60, 70 million each. There's an equipment that is called HPLC, High Performance Liquid Chromatography. When I got to NAFDAC, we had 1.5. Meaning one would die today, another would die tomorrow. Now we have 17. Support of the government, leadership, tough love. I love my staff. That is the way to work. Because the toughness is not personal. It is because of where we are going. The support of the council. We went through hard times last year. You know, industrial strike, whatever. The council stood by me because they believe in what we are doing. So, reliance, collaboration with other agencies. If you don't step out of your house, you would think your father's house or your house is the most beautiful in the world. But when you start seeing others, you say, oh, maybe I can improve a little bit on this, I can improve. So that has also helped us. WHO has trained our staff in types of different analytical procedures or methods. And the global benchmarking that we started in 2018 showed us how short we are, our deficiencies, and we started working to cover those deficiencies. So those are the how we got here. This year, we have strengthened our international collaborations. In about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to be signing memorandum of understanding with another big regulatory agency. Because collaboration enhances capacity building and regulatory system strengthening. We started this journey, the auditing of the laboratory, February of this year. And they gave us some things to correct and whatnot. So this is one of our big achievements. We have been recognized. That is where we are right now. We have formed focus groups. A lot of agencies work in silo. A lot of directorates in NAFDAC work in silo. It is me and me and me only. Island. In regulatory world, there's no island. The island will go down into the sea. So we are more focused. We are more driven. For substandard falsified medicine, there are about 5 directorates that have to work together on a daily basis, comparing notes. How do we do this better? How do we do this better? And I used to tell people that, oh, maturity level 3 is not one-off. It's continuous process. Another big achievement we got is successful follow-up of our maturity level 3. We got it last year. They started following us up. Are you still there, or you are falling off the rail? We did that in October. And we came out with flying colors. That is huge, because it's something to get maturity level 3. It's another to maintain it. It's when you maintain it that you start saying you are going to maturity level 4. We got our laboratory completed. It was about 1.something billion naira. That is the Yaba lab. Because they told us, while they were auditing us, that you have to expand your lab. It is something to start a building. It's another to complete it. That lab was completed, and when they came to see how that lab is doing, they were shocked. From 1.5 pieces of HPLC to 17. And now we are using international standards because of where we are going. Dietary supplement, or herbal medicines, or complementary alternative medicines. I believe in all those names, whichever one you want to call it. But it is science. The fact that something is in a plant doesn't mean it doesn't have chemicals. In fact, it has potent chemicals that may kill, that may destroy the kidney faster, or liver. So we do approve dietary supplements or complementary alternative medicine and give 2 years listing. So if you say that, oh, my herbal medicine can do ABC, we give you 2 years and say, okay, go and test in people in a designed experiment whether it is statistically true or not. The fact that you have 20 people and 1 person got well has no statistical significance. That doesn't mean that person doesn't get well. But if 17 get well, that's significant. So that's what clinical trials do. And with the 10th assembly, we are getting support to collaborate with universities to do research on clinical trials. From nation, you ask whether this PQ affects all our 7 laboratories. No. It is only for the Yaba lab. We are working on the next one, Agulu, and then we go to Kaduna and keep going. So we have a lot to do. But even one in a country is a great achievement. You can go to WHO and you will see the list, how many are in Africa. The pre-qualification that we have now is for the Central Drug Control Lab in Yaba. That's the one that we are celebrating today. So we still have 6 more. But for a country to have one is a great achievement. We have 55 countries. I don't think we have more than 7 about in Africa. Because it takes a lot of money. You have to have what you call scopes, equipment, that you would test to do A, B, C, D, E. In terms of substandard falsified medicines, I will just tell you a quick story. You look at the map of Australia. I was there a few weeks ago. They don't have the challenge that we have. Australia is surrounded by water. So somebody that is going to bring medicine, bad medicine in, has to battle with whales and sharks. Here, we have about 5 or 6 countries surrounding us with very porous borders. That is a challenge. We cannot change our lot. That is a challenge that we face every day. But the fact that we have this substandard falsified medicines lab is a red flag for those that will bring medicine in, because we will catch them. And they will say they will never do it again, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Gado News.